since I've been here on YouTube, but I've just had a ton of crazy things happen in my personal life. If you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, you've probably heard me explain why, or if you check out my Instagram, you'll see why. But I'm finally back on YouTube, and today I'm bringing you this Amrezy inspired makeup tutorial. It's kind of just like a gray, taupey, dark, smoky eye with a berry lip, perfect for fall or any time of the year, or winter, whatever this season is right now. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, so we are starting off with a bare clean face, and so I just like showing you guys the condition of my skin before makeup. So this is what I'm dealing with right now. I'm using Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. It is my favorite moisturizer for oily and acne prone skin. So you know the drill, you just put that everywhere. I included all over my eye area and stuff too because I don't want my eyeshadow to look cakey. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going in with my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. If you watch my tutorials before, you know this primer is basically the only one I use because I actually feel like it does diminish your pores. And I just make sure I blend in all those edges because sometimes I've noticed if you don't blend in all the edges, once you put foundation on top, you can really see that it's not smooth. So I'm going in with a clean beauty blender, I promise, and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And I'm just dabbing that all over my skin before I pat it out with the beauty blender. Next is concealer, and I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. And I absolutely love this concealer. It just really adds some like nice finishing touches to your skin, and of course it diminishes any discoloration you have or how you look tired, whatever. It works magic, this concealer, I promise. So I am blending that all over, and I'm also putting it on top of my eye area as well to kind of act like a primer, and around my nose and on my chin and on my forehead. I kind of go ham with concealer, and it's like a second layer of foundation, but it sits so nicely on the skin, it just looks really pretty. My heart. Look right in my eyes, you'll see the truth. You owe me everything, you know you do. Speak your mind and say that you're hollow. Next, we are setting everywhere that we use concealer, and I'm using the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for this. So just absolutely everywhere that I put concealer, I'm just covering with this. Right now, my skin is not too oily at all, so I don't feel the need to set my whole face with powder. And usually where I put concealer is just my oily areas anyways, so it just works out. I just set my concealer areas and then I move on. For this look, we're going to be going in with the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and I'm using that cool brown shade on the lower left. I'm taking that with a MAC 217, and that's going to be our transition shade. So this look is actually super easy, so just put that right in the transition shade area, and then I'm going in with a more precise brush, and I'm using a darker cool tone brown to kind of just create dimension. After I did that, I'm just going in with another brush and just blending out. So basically, I'm blending out, creating dimension, and then blending out again. And you can see here that I'm just taking a clean brush and just blowing out the edges so nothing looks unblended, basically. That makes sense. For my lid shade, I wet my brush with a little bit of MAC's Fix Plus, and then I went in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Gilded eyeshadow. And this is just a really kind of rustic, antique gold color that matches really well with the cool browns that we used in the crease. To carve out my cheeks, I am using a MAC 108 brush, I believe, and Makeup Forever Matte Bronzer in 20. It's a really light shade that works for me this time of the year because I am more fairer than usual. So I am just defining out my cheekbones lightly and putting that bronzer onto my forehead and my temples as well. In the picture, Amrezy didn't have like too much of a contour, and it was more just like a blush and just structure. So that's what I kind of tried to keep with today. For my lower lash line, I am using a black gel liner. This one is a Marc Jacobs blacker gel liner, and it is so awesome, you guys. You need it for real. Like, it doesn't budge at all. and I can use it on my inner rims and outside of my eye, and it's just awesome all the way around. So I blended that out with a pencil brush, and then I'm going to top that all with a little bit of the cool brown color that we used on my crease. So I'm doing this so you can get the nice shading of the cool brown and the black, but you still get the richness of the black underneath there. So it works out. The little steps make it good. I am highlighting my brows with MAC Shroom, and this is just something that you must do, in my opinion, when you're doing a dark eye. It just really lifts up your brow and it helps clean it up too. Then I also layered Shroom a lot on my inner corners because I really wanted an intense inner corner. Since we are going to be wearing falsies, I just made sure I curled my lashes, and I'm coating my lashes with just a basic mascara, and then I popped on these huge, beautiful lashes from Koko Lashes, and these are in the style Queen Bee, and they are flawless. I am taking that same black gel liner and I am tight lining my eyes. I highly recommend that you do this because it really just pulls the whole look together and your lashes just look more real and cohesive without just use a black liner on top. Please, trust me, you need to. So I tight line my lower lash line off camera because I have to get super close to the mirror, and then I'm applying mascara on my lower lash line as well. So it's just really intense and I love it. Next we are moving on to blush, and I'm using a Milani Rose d'Oro blush, and it's just a perfect rose color with like specks of gold in it. In the picture, Amra had really blown out cheeks, really fresh, really pretty, really vibrant. So I kind of went a little more heavy than usual on the blush, but I still kind of don't think I went heavy enough because I think I could have used some more. Anyways, I just put that on my cheeks, and then I'm going to be highlighting with Estee Lauder Heat Wave. So this is a limited edition product from last year, and I'm sorry that I'm using it, but I needed a pure gold, and I didn't want to use Champagne Pop because I've been using that forever. So if you have Gilded Honey by Loreal, or if you have the Makeup Forever Duo, or if you have NARS Frenzy Duo, they'll all work the same way. So I'm just going pretty heavy with it because this is Amrezy. And then I'm putting it on my cheekbones, a little bit on the tip of my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. So in the picture of my inspiration, Amara is wearing her Montegro, I believe, liquid lipstick from Lipland, and I don't have that color, so I tried to figure out what I have in my collection that's close enough, and I ended up combining Dose of Colors Bury Me with Sephora Collection lip cream in Blackberry Sorbet, and it's pretty darn close to the color that she's wearing in the picture. But that completes my look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for staying with me during my break, and I'm glad to be back. Let me know if you have any video requests below, and I'll see you next time.